Most people know how to use email, but not necessarily how to organize it. There are a couple tips and tricks that you can use in order to be a powerful, organized email user. The first trick is organizing your actual inbox. You can do this by going up here to where there are settings. You can click Configure Inbox, but I suggest going to Settings. Select Inbox over here, and this gives you a bunch of options. The one I like best is choosing to read your unread mail first. This will always have the unread mail in a special inbox and everything else in a second box. If you hit Save Changes, you'll see the difference immediately in your email box. You can also choose Configure Inbox, and you can choose different tabs to automatically sort. This works well if you're having Facebook messages come to your inbox or promotions from various people like Groupon or Living Social. These options are more for your personal email, but the unread one will really help in your school email. Next, if you feel that your emails are one on top of the other and you can't read them, you can change how dense they are packed. This is a comfortable setting. That's why it says on larger displays. Cozy makes it tighter. Compact makes it even tighter. So you have to decide how many emails you want displayed on your tiny screen. It just spaces it out for you. Chances are you have a lot of unread emails. And most of them probably look something like this, where it's an update from a classmate, and you have probably 20 of them sitting in your email box that you just haven't gone into. You can always unsubscribe from these, although I suggest that you don't, because you do want to always know what's going on in your classes. However, if you have 100 so you're not looking at them, you can click unsubscribe and they won't come anymore. Another thing that you can do is filter. Here I found one of the types of mails that I'm looking to filter into a separate folder. So what I can do is I can click on it, go up to More, click Filter Messages Like These, and it'll give me a whole bunch of options. And this will basically have Google choose the things that automatically you want put into another folder. It could be something in the subject. It could be from a specific person. So this is from the no reply. I could try and filter things that have classroom in it. And eventually you can create a filter with this search. You can choose to archive them, apply a label, and so now I know that it's going to create a filter for me. And if I need to, I can go right down to my filter and see the kinds of things that it's picked. If you don't want this much information in your inbox, you can also archive it. This is the archive button. An archive button takes it out of your inbox, but doesn't go and throw it into the trash. If I want to find that thing that I just put into my archive, I can search by a keyword and I'll still be able to find it. Another thing for those people who have very, very full inboxes might be the Boomerang app. The Boomerang for Gmail app is something that you can add for Gmail. You have to search for Boomerang for Gmail, not for the Boomerang for Instagram. Totally different app. You can add it to your Gmail. And what it'll allow you to do is to schedule to send out certain emails at a later time, or take something that you haven't read yet and get it redelivered to you at a later time. Other things that you can do with Google, with Gmail, is you can go into settings. There are lots of options under inbox. Under general, there's an undo send. So let's say you're somebody who likes to impulsively send out an email to one of your friends and it's just not what you really wanted to say. You can go and have a cancellation period of up to 30 seconds to unsend that email. It's very useful. Also, there's this Labs tab. On the Labs tab, there's a bunch of things that Google hasn't quite incorporated into Gmail, but it might be useful to you. All you have to do is hit enable if you want to try something that's new and on the brink of technology. No matter what you do, you want to try and make sure that you have as few unread emails as possible and as clean an inbox as possible. If inbox has a big number next to it, you're not using it right because there's probably important messages that you just haven't checked yet. Organize your Gmail and you'll be a more efficient scholar.